Hey everyone, what is going on? So we're talking about next week's events, and we have some pretty good ones, so we're just going to jump right into it, beginning with Winking Chespin. And Winking Chespin is not one of the good ones. It has Leaf Combo, which I guess is kind of mediocre. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's all those combo boosters are decent. Leaf Combo, not the greatest, of course. We have better options like Typeless Combo, but it's okay. However, we have better Leaf Combo users like Glorantis, so I don't see you getting a whole lot of use out of a Winking Chespin. You know, I guess it depends where you are in the game, but it's one that's not great, one that you're probably never going to use, one that I'm certainly never going to use, but it is an easy stage, so you might as well pick it up, you might as well catch it. You'll be able to beat this one just fine. You're not going to have any trouble with this stage, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this one just because it is an easy one, and it's one that I know most people are probably not going to care about. So we're going to move on to Turtonator, and Turtonator is the star of the week, at least to me. There's other good options as well, but this is the one I feel like most people will probably be farming. It has Block Shot. It is a great challenge, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I guess it depends. Some great challenges are tough. This is a stage that has never been farmable yet. It came out quite a bit ago, you know, a while ago. I don't even remember the last time it came out. I think it's only been available once, so nice to have it back for those that need it and for those that want to farm it. Even if you can't finish it and get it maxed out within the week, you still definitely want to go ahead and get it as high as you can, and maybe use skill boosters on it to finish it off. Because it's a really good Pokemon. Block Shot. You guys know how good Block Shot is. How many times do I use Block Shot? And now that we have a Fire Block Shot user, really awesome because you could throw it on like a Pyre team with Burn Plus, Ninetales Burn Plus, and of course you're gonna want it. There's times I wish I had Turtonator, you know, maybe I use Dugtrio instead or something, but I prefer Turtonator. Now we have Turtonator. I'm so excited that we have it, so I'll definitely be farming it. Let me know if you're gonna farm this, but at the bare minimum, as I said, definitely catch it if you don't have it, and yeah, because you could always farm it at some point in the future, you know. Whenever it comes back, you could definitely farm it. So definitely go ahead and pick this up at least, you know, guys, at least. So, even if you have to use items, even if it's a tough one, we'll see. I don't really remember. We'll see how difficult it is. Probably not too bad though, but definitely one that you have to catch and you should farm, in my opinion. It's definitely the one that you want to farm if you pick anything this week. So I can't stress that enough, guys. I've mentioned this in so many videos. You know, I wish I had Turtonator. I wish I had that Block Shot user. I'm waiting for it to come back. Finally, it's coming back next week. So, yeah, that is Turtonator, and we're going to unfortunately move on to Caracosta. Now, unlike Turtonator, Caracosta is no good. It has Paralysis Combo, and that's not... I mean, the Pokemon has to be paralyzed, and, you know, even if it is... why not just use, like, a combo multiplier? Why even bother with Paralysis Combo, you know? So, it's one that you're really not going to get use out of. It doesn't even have a high attack power unless if you invest Raise Max levels into it, and you're not going to invest Raise Max levels into it because it's not great, so, or it's not good. So, it's a little bit unfortunate. I like this one, you know, this Pokemon from the Unova region, this fossil Pokemon. It's a really cool one. So, fortunately, not good. But that is okay because we still have other good options this week. So let's move on from Caracosta to Uxie. Now Uxie has Mind Zap, which used to be amazing. You know, once upon a time it was really good. It got nerfed, so it's like outclassed now. We have better options, of course. It could be Skill Swap to Flash Mob, which is even worse than Mind Zap. So I wouldn't recommend farming it. I did farm Mind Zap a long time ago when it was really good, or at least I farmed it partially. I didn't max it out, I don't think, but it's not really great anymore, especially, I mean, on a psychic type, guys. No, you're not going to invest in this one. Totally recommend skipping it, especially since we have Turtonator. So, one that you're not going to invest in, so we're just going to move on from Uxie. So it is cool to have it back, though, for those that need it, I guess. So now we have Type Null. And Type Null has Block Off, which destroys like 10 blocks. So it actually seems pretty good. It is a normal type, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's not a terrible Pokemon. I don't think it's worth farming, but it is cool to have just in case, I guess. I can't recall the activation rates. I think it's pretty low at skill level 1, and as you increase the skill level, it gets better and better. But personally, even though it destroys 10 blocks, I would honestly still prefer like block shot just to get the damage off. So I personally don't think it's worth farming, but you should definitely catch it because it does have a unique ability and it is cool. And it's not a mega. You know how those megas destroy like 10 blocks or whatnot, like Mega Steelix. This one is not a mega and it still destroys 10 blocks. So it is cool. I'm not saying it's awful, but I would still prioritize like Turtonator and things like that. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about type Null, if you think it's worth investing in. I personally don't, but it is cool. So we're going to move on to its evolution, Silvally. Now this is typeless combo, and I use typeless combo all the time. I use it all day long. Not all day long, but I use it all the time. Most of my videos. It's the only typeless combo Pokemon that I have invested. Actually, I invested in I guess Zygarde 50% now, but you know, I use Silvally a lot, so definitely cool. It can be farmed. It is an ultra challenge. It can be farmed itemless. I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent, a little bit difficult. So personally, if you have a typeless combo user, I wouldn't farm it. It's totally not worth farming. In my opinion, it's going to be so difficult. So, you know, if you're early on, of course, you're not even going to be able to farm it. If you want, I would suggest catching it at the very least because it is a good Pokemon. And you might invest in it at some point in the future if you don't have another typeless combo user. So, definitely go ahead and pick up Silvally if you can, because I believe it has a low catch rate, if I remember correctly. So definitely go ahead and catch it if you can, but like all other ultra challenges, I say proceed with caution, because if you feel like you could barely beat it and you're not going to get a good catch rate, it's probably just worth skipping because you don't want to invest all those coins and not catch it. How many times do I say that on all ultra challenges? So I'll have a video of Silvally next week with the other Pokemon, so we'll see how it is, but cool to have it back though. It is a good Pokemon, but again, I think the better option is Turtonator. I'm not saying Turtonator is necessarily better than Silvally or better than typeless combo. I mean, that's kind of debatable. I guess we could have a discussion of that, but I just don't think it's worth farming. It's going to take it's going to be difficult, and there's other typeless combo users. You might have Zygarde complete from the escalation. Not complete, Zygarde 50%. Did I say complete before? I think I did, but it's actually Zygarde 50%. So if you have that from the escalation that you maxed out, you don't even need Silvally. It's not going to do you any good, you know. So we'll move on from this ultra challenge. We have a special challenge, which is Goodra. Now, this is a raise max level challenge. Goodra is normally an expert stage Pokemon, so it is cool to have it in a special stage. Goodra can be skill swapped to Unity Power, and Unity Power is definitely good. I actually farmed this and maxed it out, and I have used Goodra before, so I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not worth it. You could also get raise max level drops, so it's definitely totally worth farming. I still think that Turtonator is better, and I would still prioritize Turtonator. But Goodra is still also a good option. So, I don't know what Turtonator takes. If it takes hearts, you could, grind Goodra and Turtonator if you have a lot of coins available, and you could do them at the same time, basically. And that's definitely a good way to go. Yeah, that's probably what I would recommend doing if you want to do that. You get a Unity Power out of it, and you get, a chance for raise max levels, and you could also continue to increase Turtonator's block shot ability, but definitely want to prioritize Turtonator if Turtonator takes coins. We'll see next week, I don't know, but either way, Goodra is a good option to have, so that is Goodra for you. So we're moving on to Magearna. Now, Magearna used to be like the Victini experience stage. It was actually moved into an escalation, so it is an escalation, which is really cool to have. An escalation. You can, I guess, increase its skill. Its skill really isn't good. It has I'm going to put the ability on the screen. I think it has Calm Down, which delays disruption, so kind of like a weaker Mind Zap in a way. And as I said, Mind Zap is outclassed, so if Mind Zap is outclassed, Calm Down is outclassed. So it's one that you're probably not going to farm. Well, I shouldn't say that, because it is an escalation. So if you plan on completing the escalation, you probably will farm it just because you'll be able to advance in the escalation and you'll get the personalized skill boosters. I mean, it's not like you're going to turn it off and not get the skill boosters, but it's probably one that you're not going to use. But maybe it's decent at skill level 4 or 5. Maybe it could do some work, I don't know. But it is a short escalation, there's only 100 stages, so that's really cool. So yeah, that is really cool. Again, I think the priority lies on Turtonator. I've said that like on every good Pokemon that I've been talking about, or at least decent Pokemon this week. But anyway, we're going to move on. We have the once a day Landorus. This is the power of 5 Landorus. Can be skill swapped to ground forces, which is really cool. Ground forces is good. You know, if you've been playing Landorus, you might as well play it every week. It can drop personalized skill boosters, so you'll slowly over time increase its skill. So if you want to max out ground forces, you could continue to do it. You know, maybe at skill level 3 by now, maybe not. Who knows? But it's definitely good to play every single week because it can drop a mega speed up. And as I said, personalized skill boosters, and you do get the 200 coins for playing it every day. So there's really no reason not to play it. Yeah, I would definitely play this one. I mean, why not? I mean, you have to play it, right? So, yeah, that is Landorus. So, you know, I like these once a day events, so it's nice to have it. Anyway, we're going to move on to the last of this week. We have the daily Pokemon. We have a Alolan Grimer, Dewpider, Alolan Sandslash. We have Oricorio, and we have the evolution of Poplio. Guys, I'm drawing a blank on the evolution of Poplio. I know who it is. I know who it is. You know, it's before Primarina. Brione, something like that. Sorry, guys. I drew a complete blank when I was thinking about it. So these videos go unedited, as you know. So that's why I had the blank. I couldn't remember the name. I can't believe I forgot that. I never forget Pokemon names. You know, I forget the abilities sometimes, but I never forget the names. Anyway, these are daily Pokemon, so play it every single day. Like I say with all other daily Pokemon. You get the 200 coins, and you can get gifts. You can get a red present, which is worth 2,000 coins. So totally worth it, totally worth it, totally worth it. Okay, so that is the events for this week. And I also have another announcement. I did buy, or at least I ordered, a gaming headset with a microphone, and the audio should be sounding a lot better. I'm not sure how the audio sounds now. Let me know what you think. I think it's okay with the microphone I'm using, but it should sound a lot better moving forward in the future, like with next week's videos, or maybe not next week's because I don't know if it's going to arrive in time, but the week after it should look better. So I hope you look forward to better quality videos and things like that. And I will be doing other content like Pokemon Go. I know I've been saying that. I definitely am going to. It's just really hectic with work. Excuse me, hectic. So yeah, so I will be getting other content out. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me know your opinions on this week's events. Let me know which one you're most excited for. It could be Turtonator. It could be one that you missed. You know, maybe you missed some of the daily Pokemon. You're just excited to get that, so you're one step closer to completing the Pokédex. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this week, and I will see you in the next video. Happy 4th of July. Bye.